Hello everyone, I'm Kwangsup Kim from SK Telecom and I'm the TF leader of Social Value Innovation Center. Today I'm gonna tell you about a specific example about the social impact service. It is blood donation platform for the next generation, and you can call it Red Connect. It's a social impact collaboration case of SK Telecom and Korean Red Cross. Before the presentation starts, I want to ask you a very simple question. Have you ever donated your blood? Is there anyone here? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Okay, then. You can see the picture here. The people in the picture are me here, my teammates, and my family. The picture on the very right side is my father. My father was hospitalized in Seoul National University Hospital for about 2 years because of his blood cancer. So I have to take care of him like many other families of cancer patients do. When I was in a blood cancer ward, I could see a lot of patients, including my father, receiving blood transfusion. But sometimes, some patients have to wait for their turn because of the blood insufficiency. I've never imagined this situation before I became a family of a patient. So unfortunately, I could say that almost everyone in here could face a similar situation or similar tragedy that I experienced 2 years ago. In 2018, there are 3.3 million people exchange their blood in South Korea. 2.9 million people are giving out their blood for the others, and 400,000 patients could sustain their life thanks to these people. However, last year, South Korea suffered from serious blood insufficiency. So there are 12,000 patients who cannot get a blood supply. And this problem is going to get worse. By 2025, there will be 60,000 patients who cannot get a blood supply. And I know that a lot of countries all around the world have similar situation that South Korea faces right now. This is the problem that I want to solve. So in the first place, I tried to find out the reason of the situation. So I asked the people what's the major reason of the problem. So the major reason is this. As you can easily expect, people don't donate their blood. And the most serious reason of all is this. About 90% of the people never donate their blood again. This means if here are 100 people are in here and everyone goes to the blood donation center and donate their blood, about 90% of the people never come back to the blood donation center again. So I asked these people, why on earth aren't you giving your blood again? And their answer is like this. You know what? Blood donation is no use for me. This means that I can't donate my blood once or twice just for the others, but I think there should be a benefit, at least a little bit, for the donors to repeat my blood donation. I think this is the point that I have to change, so I made a systematic nudge for the donors. So I made a solution, which is a platform that can make an actual benefit for the blood donors. I think you guys might be curious about the solution. Okay, from now on, in a current system, if a blood donor asks, how does my blood donation benefit me? Then the blood management organization only says, we can test your infectious disease, such as the infection test that I'm showing you here is AIDS or malaria or hepatitis or many other infections. But these informations are basically for the blood recipients, not for the blood donors. This is for the safety of the transfusion. So I changed it for the donors. From now on, blood donors will be able to see a comprehensive health information about themselves, such as cholesterol level, glucose level, or ALT, AST, many other factors directly related to your chronic disease. And this information is not going to go away after one glance. It will be accumulated in graphical data. And finally, this information is going to be analyzed by the healthcare big data analysis. So let me give you an example about it. This is my actual data. You can see here, it is my cholesterol data here. I ate a lot of chickens at the late night, so my cholesterol level steadily increased from 200 to 210, and finally 260. And this level is quite high level for the men in their late 20s. So the system says you are at the top 3.7% in your population. And this also can say that you are likely to suffer from you are 2.9 or 2.6 times more likely to suffer from related disease, such as stroke or heart disease. The information that I'm using here are from two government institutions. First one is Korean Red Cross. They have all kind of blood information about the donors. And second institution is the Health Insurance Review and Assessment Service. It's a long name. They have all kinds of regular medical checkups in the South Korea. So I combine these two data. So if you put your blood donation data, then you can get all kinds of healthcare information about yourself. And I actually tested it. My team did a test with 62 blood donors donating their blood and watched their data. And we also got 2,400 blood donors to use our prototype. And this is the result. About 90% of the people say, I'm going to use this application. And they also say that I'm going to donate my blood more frequently and regularly to check my health information. This is the platform which can bring an actual benefit, healthcare benefit for the blood donors. But my team thought a little bit more. What if we want every donor, every 2.8 million donors to use our system, then what can we satisfy for them? This is the second solution. In a current system, if the blood donor asks, where does my blood go? Then the Korean Red Cross send a text message like this. It's written in Korean, so I will translate it. Thank you for your donation. You should drink a lot of water today. You should not climb up the mountain today. Something like these normal precautions after the donation. But this is not the information that blood donors want. They want to know they actually saved the others. So I noticed about them. This is the solution for the blood journey. When you donate your blood, you can track where your blood goes from blood donation center to the testing center and finally to the hospital and which kind of disease you saved. You can know about that. The first thing I want to make was the platform, which can be a solution for the blood donors, which can be a solution for the blood insufficiency problem. But after I made this platform, I can find that this can be a best healthcare solution for the good people who help the others. You can see the two screens here. The left side of the screen, some people know this screen, is the most popular healthcare app in South Korea. And left side of the screen is the service that I'm developing right now. There are so many medical regulations in South Korea, so it is really hard for you to get the medical data from hospital or other institutions. So even in our most popular healthcare app, you can only get the data like how many steps you've taken today or how much calories you've eaten today, like this. But this data is not very beneficial for the customers. But in our system, you can know that about the total data about your blood information. And you can connect this data to the other network. So I think my team can boost up the health information accessibility for every people in South Korea. We build a collaboration model like this. There are two government institutions, one private company, SK Telecom, and the many companies in the healthcare ecosystem. The prototype is available right now in South Korea, and the full service will be available by this July. The world that I ultimately dream of is the world where every donors own their blood data about themselves and use it in a variety of healthcare networks. I'm proud of these things. In recognition of our efforts, we have won the first prize in the Healthcare Big Data contest last year, and we also got a Prime Minister's Prize last year. While I'm building this service, I've met hundreds of blood donors related with this field. Not only for the blood donors, doctors or nurses, many other people. When I ask them, why do you donate your blood? Then their answer is like this: because I'm proud of what I'm doing, but I don't want to brag about it. It's their answer. I want to build a world, I want to build a system where these kind and innocent people can live a healthier and better life. Thank you. Yeah, this is my team, 2 developers and 1 designer. And this is my prototype URL. You can use it in my booth right in front of the entrance, and you can ask any questions for me. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Let's give him another round of applause. I love